mornings like this morning, I question why I am out here pursuing landscape photography. It's pretty windy and pretty cold here this morning in Canberra. I'm up on the crest of a hill, which probably isn't the smartest choice, and the wind is really howling off the mountains in behind me. I'm just waiting for sunrise. I've got a fairly simple composition this morning. I'm shooting one of the smaller mountains here in Canberra, and the composition has that centered in the middle, and I'm hoping to pick up some color in the clouds that are passing over the top of that mountain as the sun rises. I'm probably going to keep talking to a minimum. This might be a short video. It is really fresh out here this morning. I'll just show you some of the camera settings I've got, and as the sun rises I'll take a few shots. So you can probably see behind me here, this is the mountain that I'm shooting. I'll check the name of it, I'm unsure of the name of it at the moment. I'll put that up on screen. Essentially I'll have that mountain in the centre of the frame, and you can see the clouds passing over the top of that, and I hope they illuminate when the sun rises to my left, and I might get some nice golden light on the face of that mountain as the sun rises. As I said, the composition's fairly simple. I've just got that mountain as the hero in the middle of the image. I'll shoot a fairly quick shutter speed. The wind is really howling here, and I'm getting quite a lot of movement in the camera, even though it's on the tripod. I've got the trees in the foreground. Hopefully they'll pick up a little bit of a blurred interest and texture in the front of the image. And I'll just have a look at the camera settings now, and I'll talk you through those. At the moment I'm shooting f13. I've got about a half a second exposure. That'll probably drop down into quarter of a second, even shorter once the sun starts hitting the scene. ISO 100. I'm currently at about 70 millimeters, and I'm shooting through the Canon 24-105 lens, and yeah, it is really cold here this morning. This wind, I like to call it, and I've got a nickname for it, it's called the Soulbreaker, and it really is quite testing. So to try and help reduce camera shake from all the wind, I'm actually positioning myself on the windward side of the camera as I shoot the frame, hopefully using my body as a bit of a shield from the wind. This obviously acts as a windbreak. Try and keep the camera as still as possible. Even though I've got it mounted on a tripod, I've also got a graduated neutral density filter attached to the front of the camera, and that kind of acts as a bit of a sail, and even if the shutter speed is quite short, you get a bit of vibration and movement on the front of the camera. Once the sun started really coming up, I might take that off the front and shoot a series of bracketed images and blend those in post. But I'll see what I get, and see if I need to use that technique once I get into post production. I must be mad. The wind's getting even stronger, and right now I'm about to take the first of a series of images. I'm starting to get some light hitting the cloud above the mountain that I'm focusing on, and I'm really not sure how these images are going to turn out. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with what I shoot this morning. It is freezing cold and very windy, and yeah, the joys of landscape photography. Okay, well the sun's now fully up, so I might wrap this one up today, get out of this wind, and get back to the car and get some warm coffee or something into me. I'm not sure how these images are going to turn out this morning. It's always quite tricky shooting in high wind conditions, and I've got a feeling I might get some camera blur, so my images may not be as sharp as I would hope. I'll put the images up on screen now. I hope you enjoy, and have a great day. Thanks for watching. Cheers.